Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much. Is this better? Sorry. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming to join us on this rainy day. We really appreciate you coming out and spending part of your afternoon with us. My name is Monica Zinke. I'm the Executive Director here at Fresh Start, and we are excited to tell you about our new endeavor that we've been working on. I'm saying new, but we've been working on it since 2020, so we're excited to share with you about that. I also want to make sure I thank any elected officials that are here. I know Council Member Bowers is right here, and there are some others that I think are either on their way, perhaps. And also thank members of our Board of Directors that are here, members of our Capital Campaign Committee that are here, and also our staff that's here, because we couldn't do any of this without our staff that's here today and that you could meet when you visit around the spaces that we'll be talking about. So thank you all so much for coming, and without further ado, we'll get started with our program, and the first person to speak today is James Michael Bowers. Thanks.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me here. My name is James Michael Bowers. I'm a member of the Lincoln City Council, and I represent Northeast Lincoln. And we are so proud to have Fresh Start in Northeast Lincoln, serving folks in our city and our county. I'm truly honored to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate and support an incredible organization that has made a profound impact on our community for over 3 decades. For over 32 years, Fresh Start has been a haven for those who need it, offering a helping hand and a safe place for over 1,800 women who have faced homelessness. This remarkable milestone, the unwavering commitment and the dedication of the Fresh Start team, and the resilience of the women they serve are all why we are here today. Some of you may not know that I once had the privilege of serving on the board of directors for Fresh Start. It was during that time that I witnessed firsthand the dedication and passion of the individuals who make this organization so exceptional. I saw how Fresh Start's work transforms lives, offers a glimmer of hope, and a pathway to a brighter future. Today, we're here to recognize and to kick off Fresh Start's campaign to improve their facilities, a project that the city and county are eager partners of. Fresh Start's work is not just about providing shelter, it's about rebuilding lives. It's about empowering women to take control of their destinies, to find their strength and resilience, and to take the first steps forward. This aligns perfectly with the spirit of Lincoln and Lancaster County, which seeks to rejuvenate our communities and create opportunities of growth. Lincoln and Lancaster County were proud to use ARPA funding to help fund some of this program. ARPA funding was supposed to be used to rebuild, recover, and restore, and to come back stronger than ever, much like many of the stories of the women who've come through these doors. This crucial investment and commitment to helping Fresh Start address homelessness in our community is because of their strong, respected programming, not just to continue what they've been doing, but to revitalize what makes this place a home and what makes this a home for so many of our neighbors during some of their hardest times. Through investments in organizations like Fresh Start, we're not only helping the individuals they serve, but strengthening the fabric of our community. This is what makes Lincoln a place that we are all proud to call home. It's about caring for one another and investing in a brighter future for all residents. As we gather here today to kick off this much-needed campaign and to celebrate the amazing work of Fresh Start that they have done and will continue to do, and to celebrate the stories of resilience and hope and transformation, we need help to get there. So thank you for your support, thank you for your dedication, and your belief in positive change. Together, we can join hands in ensuring that Fresh Start's future is as bright and hopeful as the lives that they touch every day.
Thank you so much, Councilman. We really appreciate your time on the board and your time here today. And he mentioned the ARPA funds. That's a key part of our campaign. That's our largest donor, our largest funder for this campaign. And we really appreciate the support of that from the city and county, and also just our regular work that we do with you all every day. So thank you so much. And you're all here, you're all already friends of Fresh Start. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about our program because you're all familiar with it. But just kind of as a reminder of what we're here to celebrate and to enhance is our program for women experiencing homelessness. Fresh Start is a transitional program. It is a place where they can come and stay for up to a year and work on a goal plan and really work to improve their lives, to identify their skills, to move forward, and to become self-sufficient again. And that's what we do every day here, and that's what this campaign will support, is more of that. So all about women experiencing homelessness for any reason and giving them a space where they can land and they can take a breath, and then they can figure out how to move on to their next phase in a better, brighter, stronger way. So we were founded over 30 years ago, like James said, and this is our third location that we've been in. We started out in a tiny little apartment with a couple people. We moved to a duplex that we quickly outgrew with 16 women, and moving here in 2007 allowed us to increase our occupancy from 16 at that time to 24, and also increase our programming and our living space. In our last building, people couldn't have guests over because there wasn't any space. People couldn't eat at the same time because there wasn't enough space. And now here we're in this building, we have this beautiful dining table and this wonderfully spacious kitchen. There's more that we need to do in order to keep moving forward and be able to provide even more services for our residents. So this campaign is primarily to renovate the underutilized spaces that we have in order to enhance the services that we currently offer to women. There'll be more space to meet privately with staff and with other providers, and this has become even important after COVID when there's more telehealth and more services that they can get here on site. We want to make sure that they have private space to do that. There's going to be more space for them to use for job searches, for accessing resources online, and for other needs. And there's a lot of safety and security upgrades that we're doing, such as those to the fire system and the security cameras. And while those don't sound really exciting, that's really exciting for us to know that we are offering a very safe, a very secure home, and a home that they can be proud of. We're also addressing a lot of necessary upgrades from wear and tear, like the kitchen countertops that we're in need of. So one of the things that really stuck out to me when I was thinking about today and what we're doing is a conversation I had with one of our residents over the weekend, and we were talking about, we've been getting feedback from them about what they'd like to see in the space because this is their home, and we were talking about, giving them updates about what's going. And one of the things that she said to me during this conversation is, this place is the only thing that kept me going. So this is a lot more, sorry, ooh, didn't expect that. Deep breath. This is about more than the building. It's about more than the new driveway, although I'm really excited about the new driveway. It's about more than the building repairs. It's about more than the new countertops. It's about this place. It's about this place that is so vital for so many women who are struggling in our community, and they're striving to change their situations, and they just need a place where they can be, that they can be supported, that they can find their hope again, that they can find the support and the empowerment again, and that's what this place does. So yes, we're talking about we need the new fire system, and we need a new camera, and we need a new driveway, but all of that is really going towards this place that keeps them going when they're not sure where they're gonna find the strength to do it. So that's what you're supporting today, is not just the new paint on the walls and the new countertops, but this inviting home where they can take the time, where they can come in and take a breath, take a minute, since they can stay here for up to a year, they can take a minute and take a breath, and then figure out what to do first instead of trying to figure out what they have to do first. They can figure out what would make sense to do first, and they can really have that time to work on their goals. So we are really grateful for all of the foundations, all of the businesses, all of the individuals, all of the ARPA funds for their early support of this effort. And now it's to the point where we need the public support to finish our campaign and to cross that finish line. So thank you all so much for not just investing in this building, but investing in the women like Sam, who said that this place is what keeps her going. So thank you. So Jill is next.
Thank you, Monica. I'm Jill Lillydahl. I'm a past board chair and longtime fangirl of the work that Fresh Start is doing. Just for a long time, I've just watched and admired all the work that's happening here, and I'm really glad that you brought up that point that this gives women a chance to breathe. And it's a really critical part of what's happening in our community. Emergency services are a critical first step, and then how do we get to the root causes to really change somebody's situation? And Fresh Start, I think, does that perfectly and really meets the needs of a lot of people in our community and does a lot of important work. So with that, I'm here to thank a lot of people who have contributed to the campaign up until this point. So we've mentioned the ARPA funds. That's $274,000 contributed to the campaign through ARPA funds, so we're really grateful for that. We've been quietly raising funds for a while now, so I want to detail some behind-the-scenes contributors to what's been happening. So first, I want to thank the Capital Campaign Committee, including Tam Lawson. Not sure if she had to step out yet. Tam? Okay. Susan Scott, Cynthia Peterson, Susan Ugai, Linda Meslowski, Michael Reinmiller, and myself. Donors so far have contributed $1,274,000 to the campaign. The lead donors include the Ackley Charitable Foundation, Miriam Moeller Charitable Trust, the Hawks Foundation, Union Bank and Trust, who I know have a representative here today, thank you, the Rogers Foundation, Sunderland Foundation, and the Able Foundation. Additionally, we've received several other companies, foundations, trusts, and individuals have contributed to the campaign, including 100% of Fresh Start's board. Today, we're excited to share with you that we have reached 85% of the $1.5 million goal, and we are only $225,000 away from meeting this goal. So, we are here today to ask you, to ask your friends, to ask your family, your neighbors to contribute so that we can reach the finish line with this goal, contribute to the important work that Fresh Start is doing. You'll learn more here today. Talk to anybody who has been up here for sure, the Capital Campaign Committee. Happy to talk with you, and you can find out more at freshstarthome.com as well. .org. freshstarthome.org. All right, Monica? Oh, Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael Reinmiller, the board president. I'm here to chew gum, bubble gum, and talk about Fresh Start, and I'm all out of bubble gum. I'm the least motivational speaker they could find. I am also in no way inspirational. I'm not inspirational because I stand here in the shadow of some amazing people, and I know they're out there. And they do so much huge stuff that just, it's not noticed, but it's huge. And when I say huge, I mean, this is an example of what I mean by huge. I'm going to read to you the vision statement of Fresh Start. Fresh Start is a proactive agency focused on eradicating homelessness for women through quality service and expanded partnerships. I can't talk. So anyway, that's the kind of huge, like when that's their mission statement, just think about, I just think it's so cool that talk is cheap and it happens here. And I'm so impressed with that. Excellent leadership has to do with that. Awesome community members that make that happen, thank you. So also I would like to thank you all for coming. We are going to be giving tours of the facility, talking about what our goals are, what is going to be coming up. And I think that's really all I need to say. Is that correct? I was told I only have 90 minutes, folks. All right, anyway, thanks for coming. Yes, are there any questions? And don't ask me. Any questions?
Is there a general timeline on when you would like to get all that money raised? Is there a specific date that you're aiming for to get?
It changed.
Well, as you might imagine, the budget and the timeline have changed several times during COVID as costs increased. So we're in the middle of the renovations now with Hampton, and so we're hoping that all the renovations will be done within the next 6 months. So obviously, it would be great to have all the money then within the next 6 months. One of the things that's kind of helpful about our campaign, essentially being this long honey-do list of repairs, is that we're able to kind of do them in pieces. And so, but the more money we have raised, really by the end of the year, the more that we can move forward with all those renovations. Yeah.
So if you go to the general public and they want to put forth money toward this, where do they need to go? Do they need to come here? Do they mail it or Venmo it, or how do they do all that?
all of those options. There's a page on our website, so freshstarthome.org, and there's a page on our website for the capital campaign specifically. And currently, the donate button on that will direct you to the campaign because that's our primary need right now. Fresh Start does have a Venmo. I know you said that kind of as a joke, but Fresh Start does have a Venmo. And they can, mail checks. They can contact me. Some people have contacted about options through their financial advisor for some of the larger pledges. And when I say the money within 6 months, we also mean if you're going to pledge it, people can do a 2-year, spread it out across 1 or 2 years, that's fine, but we just need to know what we're going to have coming in, yeah.
And there are green packets available for everybody to take with information on how you can.
Yep. And the tours this time are more self-guided, where we have kind of staff and people stationed around, mostly this room, because that's where a lot of it's happening, so that you can stop and ask them about what's happening in this area. You can also go upstairs with one of the staff members, and I think that's Cassie around the corner, if you want to see what's happening upstairs, because we are finishing what I like to call the choir loft up there. And then we are also doing a lot of enhancements on the patio in the back. If it's not currently raining, Red can take you back there. So you don't have to gather for a group for a tour. You can just stop Cassie, Meg, Red, myself, or Michael.
There's signs around that explain some of the changes that are happening, and there's also some photos here and drawings of some of the things happening.
Any other questions people have? Yeah.
Hey, Monica.
Hi, Pam.
When is it on 10/11? Because my mother would love to watch.
Oh, I don't know.
10 tonight.
Oh, it's exciting. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
And again, thanks for coming. Yes, stop us with questions, and please help us spread the word about this campaign specifically, but also just about Fresh Start, because the more education we can do about Fresh Start is the more education we can do about homelessness in our community and addressing the reason that we're here today. So even if it's not, obviously we want people to donate to the campaign, but we also want people to know about our services and the important work that we do here. So just let me know if you have any questions, and thanks again for coming today. Okay.